For centuries, the moon has been seen as calm, lifeless, and harmless. A cold world of craters and dust hanging quietly in Earth's sky. But recent scientific discoveries have revealed something shocking. There are regions on the Newide scales, I was gonna start out by going to Starbucks. A cold world of K-tails, a cold world of caters in Newide scales. My Newide scales was kide when Newides sklees out. Moon that may be far more dangerous than anyone ever imagined. When astronauts first walked on the lunar surface, they reported strange problems. Their suits were scratched, their equipment malfunctioned. Some even struggled to breathe after re-entering the spacecraft. At the time, no one understood why. Scientists later discovered that lunar dust, known as regolith, is not like Earth's dust. It is razor-sharp, electrostatically charged, and sticks to everything. But dust alone was only the beginning of the danger. Deep within certain lunar craters, especially near the moon's poles, lie places where sunlight has never reached for billions of years. These regions are called permanently shadowed craters, and temperatures there drop colder than Pluto. These frozen dark zones trap dangerous radiation, volatile gases, and possibly unstable ice formations. What scientists found inside these craters changed how we viewed the moon forever. Near the moon's north and south poles exist massive impact craters with walls so tall that sunlight can never enter. These places remain in eternal darkness. Temperatures inside these shadowed zones can reach -400 degrees Fahrenheit, cold enough to freeze almost anything instantly. Because of this extreme cold, these craters act like cosmic freezers. Over billions of years, they've trapped water ice, frozen gases, and chemical compounds delivered by comets and asteroids. But this is where danger comes in. Some of these frozen materials can become unstable if disturbed. Drilling or walking inside these areas could release explosive gases or sudden vapor clouds that could damage equipment or endanger astronauts. Even more concerning is radiation. While the moon lacks a protective atmosphere like Earth, some crater regions funnel cosmic radiation into concentrated zones. Long-term exposure in these areas could be deadly. What seemed like valuable resource locations may actually be the moon's most hazardous environments. One of the most unexpected dangers on the moon is something simple: dust. Lunar dust particles are created by millions of years of meteor impacts, smashing rock into microscopic shards. Unlike Earth's sand, which is worn smooth by wind and water, lunar dust is sharp like broken glass. Dust cuts through fabric, damages seals and spacecraft, gets into lungs and eyes, conducts static electricity. Apollo astronauts described it as smelling like burnt gunpowder and causing severe irritation. Over time, breathing in lunar dust could lead to lung damage similar to asbestos exposure. In dangerous regions near shadowed craters, dust becomes even more electrostatically active, clinging aggressively to suits and tools. This means astronauts entering these zones could unknowingly carry toxic dust back into living areas, turning safe spaces into hazardous environments. What was once thought to be harmless gray powder is now considered one of the biggest threats to future moon missions. For decades, scientists believed the moon would be the perfect stepping stone for human expansion into space. But the discovery of these hidden dangers forces a serious rethink. The permanently shadowed craters may hold the moon's most valuable resources, especially water ice, that could be turned into oxygen and rocket fuel. Yet reaching them safely will require new technology, radiation shielding, advanced suits, and robotic exploration. First, the moon isn't just a quiet rock in space. It's a world with extreme environments, invisible dangers, and regions that could kill unprepared explorers within minutes. Ironically, the most dangerous places on the moon are also the most important for humanity's future in space. As we prepare to return to the moon under NASA's Artemis program, scientists are racing to understand these hidden hazards, because the moon's most dangerous place is the one nobody ever expected.